second down coming up. Three-step drop. Middle of the field and incomplete this time. Here's a look at the Dolphins offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. Now, looking at third down.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And Parker has a reception. Going to take it the distance. The 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Dolphins setting up here for the kickoff. And now Benjamin. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Browns heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 23. Scanning the field. Makes the play. First down here. Handoff made. Good for only a yard.
Allen's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. The Dolphins defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. Out of the shotgun. Robert Woods with the reception. That's reception number 2 for him.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
From just inside the 30. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Allen's handed the football. Fights through contact. Allen's tackled down at the 29. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Oh, look at that. Linebackers moving around.
The Browns have it at the 29. Gordon's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Browns still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. In the red zone.
Let's go. 38. 38.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Gordon taken down.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. 2nd and 6. The give. Allen's marked down after a gain of 4.
Allen's tried to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
On the way, 3rd down.
Come on, let's go. 188.
From the gun. And a flag comes out.
The Browns know to win in the NFL, you got to pick up 3rd downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. 3rd and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's 4th down.
A short field goal try on the way. The kick is good. That field goal narrows the gap here in the early part of the 2nd quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was a good drive, Jim, that time. It's a morale booster. It gives you energy and did everything for your football team. I know it was just a field goal, but I thought it was very important for the football team.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick. And he'll start his return. The ball is fumbled. They pick on his way. That brings the play to an end.
Special teams in this league, especially when you're talking about kicking teams. The kickoff team this time, they hustle, they get down there, they make the big hit, and it causes a fumble, and they recover.
We have a review coming from the booth. So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
I think when you look at these plays, most of the time it's pretty easy to determine. Jim, you know, it's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, you can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
1st down at the 21. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Browns defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Hey,
2nd and 11. The ball is jarred loose.
Well, if you're the offensive coordinator here in a 3rd and long situation and you're winning a close game, you'd like to pick this up. But also, you got to make sure you call a play that doesn't put the offense at too much risk. Tough call coming up here for the coordinator. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Playing press coverage to the outside. Miller's going to pull in the bullet pass. The Dolphins will punt it. This punt will be returned. Gains 17.
Browns love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Browns stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today? The Browns will take the snap from the 30. The ball is knocked out.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
2nd down and 10. Allen's going to take the handoff now. Now 3rd and 5 after the run. The Dolphins defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Has the grab. Keeps his legs moving.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
From the shotgun. The Browns get a first down. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got 4 defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle usually is wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
Out of the gun. Josh Gordon with the catch. Two minutes to go in the first half, and second down is coming up. 2-minute warning. Here they come to the 41-yard line.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
The Browns snap it at the 41. That's Weddle making the stop.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Get ready.
The Browns will take the snap from the 30. The catch is made by Gordon. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Handoff. He runs with it right up the gut. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. After that penalty, it's now 2nd and 14. Down. This is 3rd down. The Dolphins will come out in the dime. Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun. And a flag is down.
What must it be like to be able to go down there and make a play like that? How about it? One-handed catch. That was special.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Browns will take the snap from the 25. And that's a gain of 9. The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. 2nd and short. Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Browns team official. The team is officially ruling him out for today's game with an upper body injury. Back to you.
From the gun, Tannehill. Catch made. That's a gain of 8.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
First and goal from the 8. Allen's got it on the handoff. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. This long drive continues. Second and goal from the 9. Gordon's touchdown, Cleveland. Tannehill's now got 5 touchdown passes on the season. And the extra point is good. The Browns getting ready to kick it away. Gaines is in on the tackle. And a run back of about 17. The Dolphins offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Gains 20. That's his first reception today. The Dolphins call a timeout and are left now with only 1. First down, offense readying for the snap. The Browns go with the dime formation here on defense. Running back in motion here. Miller with the reception. A foot race to the end zone. Touchdown! That touchdown appears that it will secure them the halftime lead as the second quarter is winding down here.
Well, they sure hope it does. There's nothing like going in at halftime with the lead. You just feel like all the hard work you put in the week, you put it to good use, and you want to keep that lead going in at halftime.
Dolphins for the extra point. It's good. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. Benjamin's going to test the coverage here. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Browns offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Press coverage all the way. This will probably be the last play of the first half. First down at the 20. Has Gordon. Gordon's tackled down at the 24. That'll bring us to the end of the second quarter here off the banks of Lake Erie. And we'll be back following the break for the start of the second half. The second half is officially underway. Benjamin will test the coverage. The Browns offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
The Browns snap it at the 31. It's got some daylight. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
The Browns, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Tannehill from the gun. Going for the home run. The defender able to knock it away.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. And Davis can't quite pick it off.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Blue 10. Blue 10.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. 3rd and 10. And it's complete to Josh Gordon.
The Browns look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down coming up. The Dolphins come out in a dime package. Allen's taking the handoff. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43. 2nd down coming up. Tannehill's going to take it from the gun. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Well, it's a tight game up to this point. You got 3rd and long. You're losing by a few points. You can't win the game on this play, but I'll tell you what, you can sure lose it. If you force this football down the field, you have a turnover, it could be the end of the game.
First down here. Makes the catch in the open field.
The Browns did a good job that time picking up. The first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
First down at the 15. Allen's marked down after a gain of 4. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense.
20. 20. Dagger.
2nd down and 7. Allen's going to secure the handoff. And Jones in on the tackle.
Allen is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Touchdown, Browns. They're looking to seize command of this game midway through the 3rd quarter. And with that touchdown, they may have just done that.
Well, they did. And listen, they did their part, the offense. They scored a touchdown. Now they're putting the pressure on their defense. Go out there, stop the other team, and keep this lead for us.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Dolphins talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Dolphins from the 22. The Dolphins now move the chains.
The Dolphins just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Manziel's now completed 4 in a row. The Dolphins snap it at the 36. Miller's met after a gain of 8. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Second down and 2 to go after the running play. The Browns defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Outside now on the toss. It'll be third down. Miller's the receiver on the screen. Running room. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
The Browns with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. An open lane. He's churning ahead.
Michael's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 23. They're setting up screen. Taken down at the 21.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Manziel's completion percentage 70% on the day.
380. Zero, 20.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Well, I guess the quarterback thought the coverage was a little too tight, so he just threw the football completely away from the receiver that time.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line. The Browns sat at the line. Dime package. Manziel's got it in the gun. Johnson's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
First and goal from the 8. And they take him down.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the pass coming. They get the penetration. They get to the quarterback quick, and that's a big sack down near the goal line.
This next snap will take place at the 19. The Dolphins come to the line with a bunch set from the gun. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Play after play after play here on this drive. 2 tight ends on the field here.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Snapping out of the gun. And intercepted. Tannehill will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody shifting to their left.
First down at the 20. Surveys. Could have been intercepted.
I think that's the hardest pass a defensive back has to defend. The long throws down the field. You have to wait till the last second to make your play. That time the defensive back did it. What a play.
Second down and 10. And it's batted down.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun. Pass is intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Well, it played out as if it was a pick, but upstairs they want to take another look to confirm it.
Let's remember, even though it was an interception by the defense, we got to judge it just like we would an offensive receiver. Does he have possession of the football? We'll find out.
First down at the 20. Toss play. Takes it the distance for the touchdown. And with the fourth quarter fast approaching, that touchdown puts them in front.
And what they did with that touchdown, they just put all the pressure on the opponents. The offense, they're going to feel that pressure when they go out there. Let's see if they can handle it.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. Benjamin's going to run this one out. So that generous kick return sets up the offense now in good position. The Browns just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The Browns are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. It's a two-tight end formation. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. It's intercepted.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
Great starting field position for the offense. Miller's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Quick screen to Calvin Johnson. Johnson's got the first as he's brought down.
The Dolphins offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
Manziel's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Locked in on the football and touchdown, Dolphins. Early in the fourth, and they look to have seized control of this one with that touchdown.
Well, I think they did. Now it's up to the defense. Go out there and shut the opponent's offense down. If you do that, this game is in the bag.
And the point after is good. The Dolphins getting ready for the kickoff. And now Benjamin. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Browns offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Allen's met at the 23.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Browns take it from the 23. Intercepted. Going to be a penalty here. The defense will take the penalty.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. Miller's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. And incomplete. He was looking for Calvin Johnson. Second down after the incompletion. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
1st and 10. And the give to Lamar Miller. Picks up 8 here. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. Second and 3 coming up. Will go ground. A tackle behind the line.
The Dolphins offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job by the offensive line.
3rd down now. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
Miller is going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. And then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
That field goal should make their job a whole lot easier for the rest of this 4th quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it's kind of like you and I do in the games. Everything I do, I make everything easier for you, Jim.
Spins out of the tackle. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. First down at the 21. Josh Gordon with the catch. Thompson's there to make the tackle. They're going to the hurry. The Browns from the 32. And it's Eric Weddle who makes the tackle.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
2nd down and 12. The Browns get a first down. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. They're in the hurry-up mode.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Williams has got it on a pass that had some heat.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
Tannehill's now completed 4 in a row. Coming to the line at the 15. First down following the long play. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The Dolphins with a nickel look here on defense.
380.
From the gun, Tannehill. He's wide open for the grab.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Coming up to the line at the 4. So first and goal to go. Allen's handed the football. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Second and goal from the 4. And that'll gain just a few yards. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Coming up, third down. A huge moment.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
Offense still on the field here on fourth down. Needing 3 for the first. Back at the line. They're going for it on fourth. The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout. The offense is back on the field here with 4th and 3 to go. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Tannehill's back in shotgun formation. Touchdown, and they get one back.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on 4th and go. He goes for it, and they get it.
The Browns in position. They're going to go with the onside kick.
Well, I don't think they had any choice. They had to go for the onside kick there, and really the kick is just not good enough to give his teammates a chance for the recovery, and now the game is probably over.
The Dolphins bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there. That always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive. First down at the 43. Now makes the move to the right. He'll pick up 7 this time. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Second down here after that run play. To the ground. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Jim, no surprise there. You got the lead. It's late in the game. You run the football. Make that clock keep ticking. And you go over these situations so many times in practice. You got to manage the clock. Know how much time you got left. They've done that well, and just keep running it.
Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Dolphins from the 32. Manziel's pass will be incomplete this time.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third long, and even though their team is losing the game, you could get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down. The Browns defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The wide receiver in motion. The Dolphins are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down. There's some shifting around in the backfield. Manziel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The Dolphins now move the chains.
They can't give up the first down. They make a safe call, and they let the offense get the first down. That probably seals the game. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Now 1st and 10. Parker's got it. Screen play. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
It was a close one. And at the final whistle, what a win for that one team.
It sure is. What a thrill to win a close game in the NFL. You think about it, how hard it is just to get one win and how tough it was out there. And hang on, man, it's a great feeling.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.